Hello and welcome, Deft and Dorky. We're going to play some Dungeons and Dragons.
Dang, we couldn't delay for 5 minutes for our main man, Brian,
Well,
to
we
get
did.
here.
We delayed
You
for
already
11
delayed
minutes.
11 minutes.
Well,
He'll
I was
be here
doing
soon.
something for the whole 11 minutes, so it
So
doesn't count.
the SpongeBob.
How's everyone doing?
Doesn't count.
Hello.
I'm doing medium. You know, it's been a long destroy your own Windows install kind of day, you know.
Awesome. So, since Brian's not here yet, and he won't be here next week, we are starting a mini campaign that we'll do every other week. That will take place here in Farron. Oh, there he is.
There he is.
But it'll start at the normal time of 7 Pacific, starting, or 5 Pacific next week.
Oh,
Hello.
would you look at that?
Man.
You just went live. I got the email.
All right. So yeah, next week we'll be starting that, and we'll be doing that on every other week. So if you're interested in the world, tune in for that.
Exciting, cool, wicked rad, you know, all those things.
All the things.
Or if you're interested in a world without Jace. Or not Jace
I
necessarily.
was going to say Jace wouldn't have been there anyway.
Jace would be there anyway. If you're interested in role playing without Brian,
What board are we on here?
very understandable.
Chunky on the first launch, huh?
We're just on the home board for now. There it is, the home board, the map. But anyway, yeah, that'll be happening next week. But for tonight, we're back with the standard regular campaign 2. And I'll do a quick recap. Last week, you guys made it back from Merkreef after successfully taking a pirate ship from a bunch of pirates. Good job. And you made it back to Brable. Made it back to Brable, and were deciding on what it was you were going to do with said boat. You eventually got it stocked and boarded in the Brable docks. You sent a message to Vonik's friend, to potentially captain this ship for you guys while you are away.
Indeed.
For potentially a little bit of a side hustle. You sent him a message. He was reluctant. He said, "I don't know about that," and you guys said, "Well, we'll come get you. We'll talk to you then." And you guys have been sort of back and forth. Jace went to Takria he found his brother was there for some sort of side thing. Tez Tuzmo went to read about boats at the library.
Forgot about that. Good times.
And you guys are scheduled to go out from Takria on a liner tomorrow morning to meet up with Vovek and potentially bring him back to Brable and his wife. If you're
Martin's working the docks.
Merton's working the docks. Okay, you get your 5
What
copper
I do?
every day.
My 5 copper every day. I'm gonna find
A homeless person.
yeah, just some vagrant hanging around the docks and pass out my 5 copper.
Dang.
That's
What
right.
a
Not the same
100%.
Different person each time.
Okay, so like for 2 days.
What a good Samaritan.
It was only 2 days.
Yeah, well, they're gonna, because it was today, and then they're going tomorrow. So 3 days, I guess, because they're gonna have to go there and then come back the next day, and then they can go to the tower. So three-ish days, we'll say. All right, you guys are in Takria. Jace, you just left your brother. You guys are free to do whatever you want for the rest of that day. Tomorrow is when you are scheduled to go early in the morning to Takria, grab a Ledric liner to Nethalon, and meet up with Vovek. If there's anything you would like to do for the rest of today, go ahead and let me know.
No, I'm already done with today, dude.
I've got a couple things.
I
Knew it,
never would
brother.
have guessed.
Who would have thought?
What do you got?
Sorry, everyone. 2 things. I'd like to swing by the temple to Aurene.
Okay.
And I would like to attempt to commune with her. Then.
Okay. Is this
Yeah.
supposed to be pre or post the level?
Pre the level,
Okay, gotcha.
if
All right.
that's cool.
Yeah. I just didn't know what this conversation was going to
Yeah.
entail, and I wanted to know.
Pretty much that,
Okay.
yes. And we could do that however you want, but
Okay.
um,
Yeah, you can go there, and I mean, after you can concentrate for a bit, and you go to that place that you sort of see the vision of Mount Celestia.
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 And you have her attention.
Aurene, I met with my brother. Told him about Dad. It's clear from our last venture to try and rescue Mom in the Abyss that what you have left my family line is not enough. And I would like to pact with you to better help myself and these people.
She, her face is just her avatar is just sort of this radiant, glowing figure. It's almost tough to make out, like distinct facial features. It's bright, but she looks into you and basically just says, "Like your father before you."
Yes. I don't know what it will bring, but even if it's the same fate, there are those that need saved, like him, and like others, and there are those that need to be brought to justice that brought him the end that they did.
She sort of, she just, without saying words, she communicates to you. It's in this space, of course, you're not using your ears to hear. It's just in your mind. So the sentence structure is not there, but the idea she conveys to you is that, yes, but the most important thing is to help the innocent. You may be the champion that your father was. And she reaches down to touch you. And you have like a small mark. You can, and given this is your character, you can decide where this is. But it's a small mark that is basically her symbol. It can either be, depending on how you want it to be, it can be a tattoo or a brand. But it's on you.
I like to think that it like meshes itself within one of my tattoos, kind of camouflages itself a little bit.
Sure.
But knowing that specifically, like that one was not inked on, but rather branded, if you will.
Okay.
That's kind of cool. Okay, yeah. My father was innocent. So was my mother. So are too many people here. Saturn. And others like him. Thank you, Aurene.
She doesn't say anything, but there's an understanding, a gratitude.
Say hey to Dad, and I'll like step back from my trance.
Okay. You are out. The old man that stays there is like just looking at you. You all right?
Yeah, good. I am
Okay.
good. And then I like clap 5 gold in his hand, and I leave.
Oh, all right. Well, good to see you again. as you leave.
My last thing is I just want to stop by an armorer real quick.
All right.
I'm on the hunt for some leather armor.
Okay. Just what? Just regular leather armor?
For now, yeah. If I can find a leather worker too, I would like that.
Yeah, in Takria, easy enough to find.
Okay. I'll pick up just a random piece of light leather armor, and I want to purchase 2 of them. One to wear now, but then I want the leatherer to create kind of like a design with like an image of Mount Celestia on it and Orin's face over it, and kind of like the vivid imagery of these bright rays kind of coming across the leather.
Okay, are you looking for leather or studded leather? They are both light.
Studded.
Okay.
Do studded.
Okay, so the just the regular studded leather armor is 45 gold.
Okay.
And then, like, when you suggest this sort of artistic piece, you can see this guy's face light up. He's like, I always want to do stuff like that, but everyone never wants to. I could do it. It would cost you an extra 20 gold.
Yeah.
I could have it ready in a week or 2.
Okay, absolutely. So 45 for the one,
Yep.
right? And then
65.
65.
Yep.
And then I would like to, if you're all right, this is just a loaner, the first one. I'll pay you for both, and then I'll return this one in exchange for the new piece that you're working on.
Yeah, okay. That'll work.
All right. Okay.
Don't get any holes in it, though. Right?
Yeah. Nobody gets holes in armor. Funny. Good. All right. 45 and 65 is 110. Right? I can do math.
Yes, that is correct. Math.
All right. Jace is kitted up. He's ready to go, and he'll seek out the rest of the fam.
Okay. You guys eventually all meet back up at some point in Takria and or back to the tower for the evening, whatever you're going to do. No one else has anything else they want to do for the rest of the day?
I am talking to animals. Being friendly with animals.
What kind of animals? Because within the city, all you're going to find is like pests, and you can find rats. Eric's saying something, but he's muted, so.
I said he's talking to bilge rats so he can learn more about ships.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go. Quit spending time with
There we go.
books.
Yeah, all you're going to
Spend
find
a
is
little
either
less time
pests
with books.
or domesticated animals.
Oh, yeah, I'll talk to a little cat.
Domesticated.
Domestic.
We'll have an in-depth conversation.
About the finer points of meowing.
Fish
Exactly.
and tuna and
Fish and tuna. Wow.
claw sharpening. Best places.
Catnip. He's like,
best places to take a nap.
where do you get that catnip?
Have you seen that gray cat? I hate that guy.
I hate that guy.
Is he just kind of meowing at this cat?
But what are you doing? Are you meowing at this cat?
No, cats communicate exclusively through butt sniffing. Even when you use the spell.
This turtle.
Well, he doesn't sound like do you have a spell for him? Are you just talking to cats?
No, I'm just talking to cats. I don't have a spell for
Okay.
that.
Some
okay,
crazy
then he
turtle walking around talking to cats.
Sniffing their butt and then going, what? And the cat's like, what's going on, dude?
I was not prepared for that.
I'm just going to give him some food. I'm going to be friendly to the animals.
Okay.
Animal
Anyone else doing anything?
Nope.
All
I'm
right.
eating dinner.
So you guys meet back up at the tower. If there's any stuff you want to go over there, you can. Otherwise, you guys wake up the next morning and head back to Takria to catch that Ledric liner.
Oh, yeah. The only thing I love more than a trip on a boat, than a trip on my own boat, is a trip on this boat.
Yeah.
Everyone who's going is 3 silver per passenger on the Ledric liners.
3 silver. Oh, man.
Easy.
Do they have like a subscription service?
You can talk to
It
someone.
wouldn't be worth it.
We're about to do our own boat.
Yeah, 3 silver. We don't take the boat that often, do we?
That's true. No. We go through a tower more often.
Yeah.
All right, but you guys do eventually come to the red and crimson buildings of Nethalon, where
Right.
you are free to do what you wish.
Vonik, where's your guy?
Hey, DM.
So
Where's my guy?
he's
Where's
that
my
way.
guy?
You know where it is. You can if that's what you're doing, you're just going straight there. You get there without.
Oh yeah, I'm
Any
going straight
problem.
there.
Yeah, I don't know if we have anything else going on.
Okay, it's about like we'll say 5-10 minute walk to find him. Actually, no, he would be on the docks.
He's
in the morning.
working.
So yeah, you see him.
I'm gonna go catch him.
Okay.
Like, dude, Vivek, get over here.
Oh,
we
hey.
do the bro hand, and we
Like in
because we're
Predator,
giant.
where
We're
you
giant.
arm wrestle in midair.
Yeah. Well, bam.
Got you pushing too
'Cause we're-
many pencils.
Because we're both giant, muscular men. Right after we do that, we go.
Dogs just flexing for each other. This is some animation.
Full Metal Alchemist. That's what I'm thinking.
A guy walks by and goes, "Get a room, you two."
What is that guy
You just
called?
can't handle our manliness. Like, listen here, brother. I'm here to talk to you about an incredible business opportunity.
He says,
We've all had that friend.
"Yeah, the I want to talk to
Except
you
this friend.
both
Except I'm rich.
about an exciting opportunity that people are talking about."
If my friend was Bill Gates and he said, "Hey, Eric, I got a really big business opportunity for you," I'd be like, "I'm in, baby. Whatever you gotta say, I'm in." Anyways.
he basically waves to his the person that's paying for the days to indicate that he is knocking off for the day, and he says, "All right, what do you got?"
Listen, I want you and your wife to run a ship for me, and I'm going to try to crew it with people from the city, from where we're from.
You want me to captain a ship?
I want you to captain a ship. Not only will I pay you well, I will pay you to go to school to learn how to use the ship. You'll make more money on that ship every day than you make here in a month. How much you making here?
I mean, I'm regular, so they pay me in some silver, sometimes 2 silver a day.
Garbage. We'll start out by paying you, but you and the crew are going to split a percentage of the profits of the ship. So not only will I pay you, you'll get a percentage profit of the ship. So you're going to get salary on top of that profit because you're going to be the captain.
Make me a persuasion check. Fairly low
Don't
DC
screw up.
for this one.
Oh, no. This is why I don't like persuasion checks, because my persuasion is garbage.
You can make it with advantage because he's your buddy.
I'll back you up too. I'll be like, oh,
Advantage is gonna come through.
And I rolled a 2 or a 9.
Okay, 9 isn't terrible. I mean, it wasn't a terribly high thing, but so basically with that persuasion, is like, that sounds nice, but I don't know anything about running a ship. I don't even know how to sail a ship, let alone captain
Okay.
one.
I don't know how to run a ship or sail a ship either. That's why I'm going to send you to a school that'll teach you how to run a ship.
yeah, Jace's School of Nautical Navigation. I come in and I'm like, yo,
Nautical
did you know that
nonsense.
I am literally proficient
He
in
walks up and I
water
slap him on-
vehicles?
I slap him on the back like, this man right here. He knows how to run a ship. And even when anything he doesn't know, I'll get someone else to teach you.
I'm gonna take 4 damage from you because you slapped me on the back. And you're Goliath.
That fresh leather armor, my guy.
That's true. We gotta toughen it up. It's like, dude, I gotta give this back. No, I got a sheet of paper here right here that says that I'm proficient in water vehicles. So
He's been on boats his whole life.
Listen, it's
Look,
not that
I want to
hard.
make a persuasion check to persuade this man. I'm here.
Nobody else needs to persuade this man.
I think he
Yeah,
needs
look
a
at
little
him.
more persuasion. You know what? I slap him across the face and I say, "Listen, pal, this is a business opportunity.
I don't think you
You're
could
gonna be
reach his
making-
face.
What are you talking about?
Turtle.
I'm an average turtle size, or average. I'm average size. I'm average height for the time.
We're like 9 feet tall.
This is a big cojones.
He says, I mean, okay, but you think you can convince Nayla?
Listen, nothing's a better convincer than money, my friend.
All right, let's go talk to her. He takes
All
you,
right.
walks you back to his house. He, as you guys are walking, he's like, you know, I didn't tell Neil I was taking off a half day for this, so
I give him a gold.
okay. He's like, great. They get home and you find actually no, they don't go home. They go to where Neela works, which is like a bar. She works in a bar. And he gets her attention. She comes over to him and says, "What are you doing here?" And he says, "Well, I gotta talk to you. Can you take the day off? I got a gold to make up for the loss in wages."
Got a
She's
goal.
like, she has a gold. Is this important? He says, "Yeah, it's important." So she knocks off and comes outside. He says, "You remember Vonik, right?" She says, "Yeah." Well, he says he has an opportunity for me. You want to explain it to her?
Absolutely.
And we open our briefcases.
Yeah. I get out my PowerPoint presentation, my flip up paper on the thing, and I'm going, actually.
Got a stick to point at figures.
Yeah. Like, snap it on there. Listen, extend it out.
I'm gonna stand behind Vonik, and I'm gonna flip up my cloak of many fashions, and have a PowerPoint pop up.
There you go. And I'm pointing to it. I'm like, profits of the ship. I'll pay you this much. Blah blah blah. The whole spiel I gave him, and I'm like, you can live on shore in the off time, but you'll have really nice captain quarters on the ship. It's a very large, very nice ship. After I've talked to you guys and get you guys in, I'm gonna go back to where we're from, and I'm gonna try to recruit an entire crew of Goliaths to help run the ship.
I want a minor illusion stonks.
Dongs. all the little math equations coming up next to my head.
I don't have it anymore though. I must have swapped it for something else.
All right. So, who all is there right now?
Me.
Is it
I
everyone?
am.
Who stayed
Yeah.
behind? Did anyone stay
I
behind?
went.
Dock worker Merton, or is he with us?
Yeah, am I with you? I don't think I am.
No, I think you stayed behind to work in the docks.
Okay. So, two of you, and you can decide which two. Make me a persuasion check.
Ooh, I'm in on
Yeah,
this one.
me and Saturn should do this.
I think you should.
If you want to roll for advantage, Saturn, you can. I don't care. I think we both have.
What's yours?
Fives.
My persuasion's a +5. Is yours higher?
Persuasion. I got a +8.
Yeah, you roll with advantage.
Oh, I turned off my thing. I got to turn back on my.
He got a nat 20.
+8, 28.
He didn't even need to roll again.
I got a 17.
This most convincing argument you ever heard. Plus, I just gave him a gold. That's like days and days worth of labor, isn't it?
Yeah, on top of the ship offer, he's also buying a vacuum. He's getting windows.
I stuffed a sock in my pants, man. Like, I knew we were going to talk to the wife. I
knew.
really wanted to sell it.
I really wanted to sell this.
Cucumber wrapped in foil.
Yeah.
She looks at you guys and she says, "And you're gonna pay him just to figure it out first?"
Yeah, we'll pay him while he goes to school. You can go to school with him and learn how to do it as well.
She says, "All right, let's talk numbers. What are you paying him?"
100 gold a year. start.
100 gold a year. Now I got to do some math.
You thought
He's
you
I don't think
making,
that's
like,
yeah.
what's 7?
How many days are in a year in this?
Oh, we're gonna do the
No.
thing where
Six
like they got to
times.
keep a percentage of the profits.
Well, he's going to get paid because he's the captain, and we got to give him initial pay probably a little bit. But yeah, percentage of the profits is the ultimate goal. That way it runs
Saturn,
itself.
Saturn is altered to the deal. Pray he doesn't alter it again.
100 gold a year. So what's up front?
How much is
Taking
he
a risk
paid a
here,
day?
right? Because if you can't get this thing crewed with who you want, where does that leave us? You still going to crew it?
We'll do.
We're going to try everything in our power to crew the ship. The ultimate goal would be to crew it with people from the mountain. Not only would it get people down off of the mountain and spread the culture a little more, it would be good for them to get off of the mountain in the first place and live outside. Get worldly, go back, spread culture.
Then it's going to be based
It's a
out
win-win
of
for everyone.
Brable?
Yes.
Yeah, Rabel.
Just wait until you see the ship.
Okay, so did you say a number? How much up front?
How much does he make a day? It's 100
I mean-
gold a year.
He makes 1 to 2 silver per day. She makes 1. She can make a little more if she's tipped.
How much silver is in a gold?
10.
10,
So
right.
at an average of 7 silver per week for Vovek, that comes out to around 36 gold a year. But she makes more than that.
So I just blew his socks off.
Listen, I tell
How
you
about this?
what,
Up front,
let me
we'll
look
give
at
him.
let me look at my gold reserves here.
She says,
I'll give
"Well,
them both. I'll
She
give you
says-
both 20 gold right now.
It's okay. And
I'll throw in another 20 gold.
That's 40 gold each.
are you going to help us,
Well-
grab our stuff and move it?
Well,
We
of
don't have a
course,
lot, but
that's
we have
why
some.
we're all here.
Sure.
Why
got the
we're all
pickup?
here.
I got a truck and trailer right around the corner. I hired a
And
U-Haul.
What about a place to live in Brable?
Right now you can live on the ship. It's just docked. And there's a massive captain's quarters you can live in. Probably bigger than... How big's
So-
their house?
It's not large. The ship
It's
is
got to
bigger
be
than
smaller
ours.
than that. Yeah, it's got to be smaller than that captain's quarters. I was like,
the
I promise you.
The quarters themselves are maybe roughly the same size as their house. Well, no, the captain's quarters are probably a little bit smaller than their house. But the compared to the size of the ship, yeah, the whole ship is certainly bigger.
Yeah.
So we can stay on the ship. I don't know how I feel about staying on a ship. But there's
Listen.
not going to be anyone else on it right now?
There's no one else on it right now. You'll have the whole ship to yourself. We've already paid for docking. So there'll be nothing you have to do. It's even got food and supplies.
We're giving you 40 gold up front, and that should cover the time period it takes for you to get your necessary nautical training. And in the meantime, get together a crew.
Yeah, we'll go to get the crew.
And this is safe stuff. This is basic kind of like charge delivery kind of stuff. We're not asking you to perform piracy or even mingle with that kind of thing. This is transporting basic goods across the ocean.
She, with you guys, you said 40 gold to just drop right now off top?
I think I said 20 each, and he added another 20 each. So 40 gold.
So 40
each.
gold each. Okay.
40 gold each? Dude, I just dropped so much money. I don't have any much money.
No, this is all just me and Saturn are
Oh,
bankrolling.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like-
I mean, like, I'm happy to chip in,
It's
but I
like
just.
your whole year's salary just.
Plus, didn't we
waiting
just
out.
spend a bunch on the boat?
You did.
I still have a lot of money left.
Okay, good. Because after all the diamonds and everything, I'm like, ooh.
She, Nayla looks at Vovek. She sort of
Even if-
smiles at him and says, "You want to do this?" And he looks at her and says, "I mean, I think we should try it at least.
I mean,
We're not losing
Listen.
anything by trying it with what they're going to give us up front." She smiles at
even
him.
if it doesn't work out, you've got more money than you need. This is like, it's a no-lose situation.
She says, "Well, I mean, worst case scenario, we can either try to come back here and maybe get our old jobs back, which is not particularly likely, but we could probably get other jobs in Brable, right? He's like, yeah, I think so. He says, okay.
Brable's huge. Big city.
Lots of opportunity. When are we going? We
can go today.
Vivek looks at you and you say today. He says, today. Okay.
I didn't travel halfway across the world for nothing.
I got to put a few things. I got to pack up a few things. But okay. Is there? How are we getting there?
Electric liner, baby.
Well, we're taking the liner back.
Then?
We gotta get. Oh,
yeah,
I forgot you had stuff. Otherwise, we would.
I'm gonna open up the bag of holding and go. Everything can go in here.
Everything.
All right.
Everything will fit in that bag.
All right. So yeah, you go help them. Like,
wait, is Mouse with us?
Yeah, I'm with you.
Oh, if everything can fit in the bag of holding, we can go back today, right?
He does not have a thing to go from Nethalon. Only from top.
Yeah,
okay.
That's why you had to
whatever. We'll take the boat. Yeah, we'll take the boat.
All right.
Take the boat. God, I hate the boat.
We should have just taken our own boat here.
How many boats you been on, Vovek?
Including the 2 that you paid me to take back last time I saw you. 2.
He's loaded a lot of boats. That's for sure.
Be incredible. It's gonna work out perfect.
It didn't agree with me, but gonna be living on a boat for a little while you find a crew. Maybe I'll be able to figure it out.
A little bit of ginger, you'll be all right.
You gave them enough money.
You'll get your sea legs.
They can get lodgings if they don't want to stay on the boat. Like, you gave them money. Like, seriously.
All right, you guys help them pack up, and are you gonna try to squeeze into their house? Or you find an inn for the night there?
We can find an inn.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think it's like you can find an cheap inn for like a silver each if you want.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, easy enough.
Or two of you can pay for one room if you want.
I'm gonna get my own.
Okay. So take care of that out of your inventory. Next morning, you guys book it back, 3 silver per person on the Ledric liner.
Should have offered them Electrum pieces.
There are no electric pieces. I hate them.
1 gold piece, 2 Electrums.
Everything's like, divisible by, it's like metric. And then they're like, you know what? Let's throw this in there too.
Let's add that 2 in there. I thought base 10 was cool, but it's not cool enough.
Here's a little Imperial for you. How do you like that? So yeah, you guys, 3 silver per person. They can pay for themselves now. Back to Takria, and then you can use the amulet. He's like, everything can fit into the bag except for there's a big chest that he's just carrying, which has a lot of his keepsakes and stuff.
Gotcha.
But you guys make it back to Takria, and stop me at any point if there's something you want to do. But otherwise, you just go through the Aegis and back to the tower, and then pop back out into Brable, and walk on down to the docks.
And I show him our impressively large, massive, incredible ship.
Called We Are the Fishermen. Get it? And
he looks at the side of it. It's like, what kind of name is that?
Listen, it's a long story.
Is this a fishing ship?
No, it's not a fishing ship.
Why is it called that?
Don't worry about it, man.
Okay.
Welcome to Nameless Few Industries. We have our own intern, so if you ever need anything, you can ask him and I point to.
That's too small.
That's our intern.
He can carry your chest if you want. By the way, I see you've been lugging that around for a little bit. Like, he may look small, but he can apparently reach up there and slap you in the face. So he's probably hefty enough to nag that along.
He's not too small. He's like human height.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean.
He's no longer a kobold. He's a turtle now.
He can definitely take on this Goliath chest of goods. So.
Oh, I could totally take on this Goliath.
I'm not sure that's what he said, but okay.
Did you know turtles? They don't even live that long. Isn't that wild?
Oh, weird. It is wild. Hey, did you guys
weird.
find anything out about Otherton? I mean, if you didn't, that's fine. Maybe we'll find something out while we're sailing, I guess. But I was just curious.
out of character, I totally forgot about. In character, nah, we haven't come across anything yet, man. We've been just like absolutely slammed. We got trapped by these ancient, dusty old pirates, and then we killed their god, and then they all grew old. It has been a wild time.
He sort of squints at you. He's like, "Where'd the ship come from?"
Listen, don't worry about where the ship came from.
Vonic, is this ship like cursed or something? Is there something you're not telling me here?
Sorry. The ship's not cursed. They were cursed.
You're sure?
Absolutely. Besides, the curse was coming from this one being, and we went in there and we really chopped him down. I got him down and I held him down, and everyone else stabbed him and we got him real good.
All right, man. Well,
That's what happened, actually. Kind of what happened. It's usually what happens, actually. In most of it, he gets big, and then he grabs them, and, like, this is a dragon one time. Wow.
I am an impressive man.
Yeah.
He's like, all right, well, let's check out this totally not cursed ship. And they walk on, and like he goes into he's like exploring it, finds captain's quarters, sets his chest down, asks to get all of his stuff out of the bag of holding. You guys help him move into the ship. Him and Neela are.
I'll help Neela decorate everything the way she wants it.
Oh,
there you go.
Oh, nice touch.
And says, okay, what do we do now?
Well, you wait here for now. I need to go find.
How long are we going to be here? I mean, it's fine. How long?
Listen, the mountains are pretty far away. Hopefully, we're going to go as fast as we can. But you've got plenty of money to do whatever you want. Until we actually start, consider it an extended vacation with free lodging and food.
Well, in the meantime, I mean, there's got to be some kind of, like, nautical schooling around here, right? Like,
yeah, that's what. We need to go find that. So we'll go find the nautical schooling. We kind of did this out of order. We were just too excited about this thing. But
I feel like this would be a part of his responsibilities. Like, you're the captain now, man. You got this. You can find a nautical.
He's also like fish out of water.
That's true. All right. I've been around these docks a time or two, and Merton's basically a veteran, so we'll
find you the proper schooling. We'll get that all squared away. You can do that, and other than that, just explore the city, have a good time till we can get the cruise sorted.
Okay. How long do you think you'll be gone? You just.
I mean, find this today, probably.
I don't think they do schools for this sort of thing. Why don't we just throw them on a boat for a week? Let them learn that way.
Ooh, I like that.
I think that sounds like a terrible idea.
Do we find another shipping captain?
They need a crew. They ain't getting this thing out of dock.
Not our ship. Just let him work some other ship.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah, find a captain to let him shadow.
Is there some kind of, like, seaport tavern? There's got to be some kind of, like, local place that sailors go to for work, right?
What's the fanciest? What's the nicest, like, shipping vessel here?
We know somebody in the industry.
Those are all automated. You don't learn
Do
anything
we?
from there. You need the old kind, you know.
We got 2 people that we know. We got Juan Wilton and his father Hector. So
But they're not captaining ships, right? We need
No,
someone
but
to
they've got people that do this, right? That we could
maybe
take on.
Maybe. Listen, we gotta go talk to some people.
Okay, that's probably good. Give me, a few days to sort of
Settle
situate.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Before we go, you mind if I take your measurements?
my
A
measurements.
good captain needs a good outfit. Am I right?
Yeah.
I
love it.
Sure.
I'm gonna take his measurements and Neela's measurements,
Okay.
and then I'm going to a tailor.
Oh yeah, dude. Let's go.
He's got that part. Listen, man.
When you're taking Neela's measurement, she's like, maybe something in a dark blue for me?
Great color.
Oh yeah.
And I will make my cloak turn a dark blue, and I'll go through different shades with her to see which one exactly she wants.
Okay, you do that and you finally get it settled on one. She's like, yes. That one.
Perfect. Great eye.
It's gonna be
all right.
incredible, man. I promise. And if it's not, you still made a ton of money.
All right. Well, I'll see you whenever you come back. If something weird happens, I guess your friend can talk to me.
Yep.
In your mind.
Yeah, that's not gonna lie, that's weird, but it's efficient, I guess.
It is the most efficient means of communication over long distances.
All right. See you when I see you.
Yep. You seem unsure, but I promise it'll be great.
He just starts like, it's like I gotta figure out this boat. So he just starts like, he goes under the deck. He's like, just starts exploring and like mentally mapping out this boat, so he knows the whole layout. It's like, this is gonna be my house for a while. You can see it's like every now and then he sort of steps, like double steps when the boat rocks a little bit. He's like, I'll get there.
He worked on
Don't
a
worry.
dock, right? Doesn't he load ships and stuff? You gotta be on and off ships all the time. He's gotta have a little bit of sea legs.
Yeah, he does. He has a little bit.
Yeah.
But like, he's not just like running up, putting something down and running off. He's like staying there and like trying to explore. He'll get there.
He'll get there.
Okay, so are you guys going? So you can talk. You can try to find Juan Wilton or Juan Vasquez, Hector Wilton. You got your folks up in the mountains. You got the something shadow crime syndicate that Aid told Jace about. You got Otherton is sort of on the back burner. You got maybe some other things.
Add that to my notes.
What would you like to do?
Well, we need to get his schooling sorted real quick. Juan Vasquez, whatever his name was.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we get our like residual income going, and then we can kind of pursue some of these leads.
I have a question. Where did you guys get all this money from to be able to buy to pay him for this long?
When you've been an intern long enough, we'll promote you to associate partner. Well, actually, it's associate vice executive partner.
We did a lot of adventuring before you showed up, so we were wealthy way before you got here.
Remember that crew you were rolling with earlier? Yeah. All of them were probably making money too without you.
And I know you must have made a ton of money because those weapons are very, very fancy. And you said you bought them.
I mean,
That's true. Yeah.
Took kind of all my money.
I feel like you're broke now of your own volition.
There you go.
That's what listen, I'm almost broke myself now because I just did a bunch of stupid shopping as well. So by
I
stupid,
thought I
mean-
had money, and then I met you guys. All right.
You were out of money when you met us.
I sold something, so I got some money now.
I had like
Okay.
80 gold on me. All right. It was pretty good. That's pretty good. All right.
So we need to figure out how to get this guy some experience, and do we need to figure out some kind of security for our boat?
I mean,
So
right
I-
now he and Neela are living on it.
Yeah.
I think
Inside
it'll be
the dock.
fine. It's docked. It's docked at like a really safe port. We've paid for the dock.
And he is a very big fellow.
He is a big cone.
She is also quite large. She's
Yeah.
Goliath as well.
And are we in Takria right now?
You are in Brable.
We're in Brable. Is that where we got the gig for seeking out?
Yes.
So in theory, we could go and seek out our patron for that job.
You can certainly look for him. Do you have an idea on as to how to find him?
We never reported back on the job, right? Didn't we just get back and just jump into this whole like
Yes,
Yeah.
we
Ocean Tycoon 2 adventure kind of thing?
Yep.
Let's in fact, if I remember right, Isaac, you can tell me if I'm wrong. We were hired by like the guard, right? That
Yes.
captured Martin.
Yes. Essentially, yeah.
I guess we start there.
Okay. So you guys head over to the jail, where you enter, and like he's there. He's like, "Oh, you guys, you made it back. That's good. I heard you were successful.
Actually, no. In fact, that's why we're back. Is we felt like since we didn't get the job done, it was only fair to put him back in the cage. Oh, just kidding.
It's a weird thing to say.
Well, yeah. I'm a weird guy. We were successful. Yeah, we actually were able to find the ships that were compromised. The goods have been delivered as well, and particularly of import, the son of the particular patron in question.
Oh, so I've heard. You, wait, who else here? Is everyone here?
I will be there, but I'm kind of definitely letting him
I'm
take the
going
charge
to
on
the
this.
tailor.
And he's going to the tailor.
Okay. So everyone is there but Saturn? All right. So yeah, he says, yeah, good job. He looks over at Merton. Looks like you earned your freedom there, bud.
I don't say anything. I just give him a nod.
All right.
I don't respond well to Bud.
Why are you back?
I love that. Well, we were hoping. Is there any avenue for us to have a conversation with our patron?
He sort of squints a little bit. Why?
We've come into our own ship, and we would like to talk business. And it strikes me that this individual is a business-minded fellow himself. We saved his son, after all.
Okay. Let's say, for the sake of argument, that I tell you how to get in contact with this man. What's in it for me?
You want some kind of kickback? I mean, like, shoot. I feel like you don't have Merton behind bars anymore, and we hooked you up as the one that... We're going to give you credit for this going so smoothly, considering you had such a good eye for finding talent to solve this problem.
As he's talking, I just hold out my hand with 6 gold pieces.
Also, we got boats back, we got the goods back, and we got the kid back. So I feel like 3 for 3 on a mission like that. And we may have some insider secrets on some potential pirate activity that you may want to be aware of.
Why would I care about pirate activity? I don't work.
Oh, okay. That's different. Okay, sorry. My bad. Different branch of the military, right? I figured you guys all kind of were.
He looks over at Mouse holding out 6 gold.
I got 6 gold pieces in my hand.
Says, he like puts his hand out to shake your hand and takes it. Says, I can make some comments. I want to say some phone calls, but there's no phones.
I can do some
I
sending.
can make some requests, but I can't guarantee anything.
That's all we ask.
All right. Come back tomorrow.
Perfect.
Thanks,
Why do we want to talk to this guy?
He controls like all the shipping companies. He's like a huge shipping mogul.
I figured it's an easy way for us to get Vovik and Neela the training they need. He owes us a favor.
All right.
He's like the East India Company of D&D.
Are you doing anything for the rest of the day? Or you're just waiting to go back tomorrow?
Saturn's at the tailor.
Saturn's at the tailor.
Okay, Saturn, what are you doing at Taylor?
I'm gonna get out.
We got back.
Okay.
I want to get like for him, it'll be just like a really really nice high quality captain's jacket, captain's like button up shirt, pants, the whole thing, in like neutral colors like browns and whites. But his tie will be the blue that she likes.
Okay.
And for her, it's gonna be kind of the same thing with the undergarments, like light tan pants, brown vest, jacket, frilly cloth shirt underneath that, and then a jacket that is that blue jacket with silver inlay like lines around to outline it.
Okay. I will tell you that while she is like, you've seen the way that she dresses and like she would like those things, you've never really seen him wear anything that doesn't like expose his chest and arms. So you can get that stuff, but just know that.
I'm getting that stuff.
Okay.
Dressed like a gentleman.
Okay. How nice do you want it to be?
I'll spend a good amount.
Okay. So you can go to a place, a tailor's shop that's like a nicer one, and probably spend 5 gold to get really nice stuff that'll be ready in like. You can spend 5 gold to have it ready in a week, or you can spend 10 gold and he will rush it in a couple days.
I'll give him 15 gold, and I'll say, don't even worry about rushing. Just make it the best work you've ever made.
He is besmitten, and he's like, I will. You just wait. It's going to be the best you've ever seen. He's going to put a lot of care into it.
Perfect.
All right. Okay. Anything else for the rest of the day?
So, out of character, I got a question.
Okay.
I think I have a 3rd level spell license,
Okay.
but do I need a 4th level? Because now we have 4th level spells.
No. Hold on. The licenses, let's see.
Say I get that taken care of while we're in town.
So there's 1, 2, the third level license is up to level 5 spells and very rare items.
Okay, I just make sure.
Yeah, the next one that bumps up is after you hit 6th level spells. Then you'll need the next level up, which goes to 7th level spells.
Gotcha.
Or you can spend the 1,000 gold and get any level spells and all magic items. But that's up to you when you get there. Okay.
Well, we gotta earn 1,000 gold.
Okay. Say it's that way. All right.
It's been a couple days since we started tonight.
Yep.
Okay. It's not been a week.
No, it's been, we'll say 3 days. This will
My
be the
auger
4th.
is not ready yet.
This will be the 4th day. So.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
Go back the next day, so this will be the fifth day.
And on the 5th day.
You go back into the jail.
Yes. I mean, yeah, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's there, says, okay, I got you a meeting, but may I recommend you don't lead with any you owe us a favor stuff. Just a word of advice. And he gives you an address to meet him. He'll be there today about 2 hours before sunset.
Wonderful. Thank you.
You got it.
TTFN.
Okay, so you guys just heading straight there? And who all is going?
I'll go to be a presence, but Jace, I think this is your area of expertise. It's definitely not mine.
I'll go to go learn a few things about boating.
We in Braybo or Takri right now?
Boating.
Who's in Takri right now?
I said, are we in Braybo or Takria?
Brable.
All right.
Brable.
Okay.
So what kind of what is it that he's doing exactly?
He's
We're going to the...
going to maybe negotiate for trying to get Vovek some experience on boats, on shipping boats.
Is it okay? So it's
By
just
the way,
negotiating.
I don't know this guy, but I don't think I like him, so I think I'll stay here and
Fair enough.
clean up the boat.
I don't want to have to punch this guy in the face.
And I realized no one heard what I was saying in there, but those suits that he just came up with, incredible.
Are pretty dope, dude.
He's gonna look like an Errol Flynn captain, like golden age of cinema, open shirt in the front, pecs out, but looking spectacular.
I'll say to Merton. Merton, I think you're actually right. And in fact, we have another individual that's just emerging into this business arena that we happen to like a whole lot more. Should we rethink this? Should we perhaps partner up with his son?
I don't understand why we're partnering up with this guy anyway.
Oh, we got to find a way to give Vovik some experience, and I figured, hey, he has a mass
He
empire.
doesn't own every ship in the dock. Just go talk to somebody.
Yeah, but I also think that we
He'll work for free for a week. Anyone
Yeah.
will take that. Look
That's
how big he is.
I will pay somebody.
Yeah, we could pay somebody a little bit to
take this employee
for the shadow. Listen, we'll pay you to let this man shadow you as a captain.
The guy is huge, so
Work experience.
muscle can help out on any ship.
Yep.
The other thing is that,
This guy's pretty shady, right?
what?
Oh,
This guy?
whoever like is sort of trying to scheme this up, make me an intelligence check.
That's not my area.
It's my
Me
area,
and
but
you, Jason.
I'm not in on this right now. So
If you want to roll Vonic, you can. I don't.
We can both roll it.
Yeah, you can all roll it.
All right.
I roll a 2.
Oh, okay.
All right. Just intelligence or
Yeah, anyone who's just talking about this.
Isaac, I'll tell you what. I'll do one of my
Need to roll something.
clickety clacking things.
Alright.
The Reek is it called?
Tides Chaos.
Magical guidance?
Yeah.
Yoink. Sorcery. Oh,
Okay, so you guys are all talking about this. You're like, who should we even go through this guy? Should we just find some other guy who has a ship? And Saturn, you're like, I mean, maybe that would work, but if you find just some random guy to train someone who is going to horn in on his business, he might not like it.
He doesn't. Well, yeah, we wouldn't pick someone that's going to doing shipping business. We'll get someone who's like transporting people around.
Okay.
get him on a pirate
So
ship
just
for a little
just
bit.
get him
Not
onto a
illegally,
boat.
though. Just regular transporting people.
the other thing that I'm thinking about is just that long term, if we want to turn, like, what work will we have these people doing? Like, I know about smuggling, but beyond that, like, my knowledge of shipping is limited. We're going to have to come across, goods to transport, merchants that need their goods transported, the ways to access their finances, and the whole shebang. Like, we happen to know somebody that's trying to make their way in the industry. We rescued him. He owes us a favor, to say the least. And we like him, too. And his father seems kind of shady, as you say it. I just think long term, there's other elements of this that we may need assistance with.
I mean, you're right.
I do also think that it would be interesting to meet the patron that...
We could do both and assess our options. Maybe we'll find some extremely business savvy Goliath back in where I'm from.
Exactly, that's true too.
He's like, I've been waiting my whole life to get off this mountain. I've been scheming.
I found this
I've
book
been
that some
scheming.
hiker dropped. It's called The Wealth of Nations. I've been reading it.
Yeah.
Like, moving rocks around is just not for me.
Have you heard of this man, Warren Buffet?
Parents are super disapproving of him.
Yeah, exactly. They're like, he's not manly enough, but he's still just like a hoss. To normal people, he's just huge, but he's not that big. And they're like, we're disappointed in you, son.
The Andersons down their street now, their son, he knows how to move rocks around.
He can wield an axe as big as a troll.
All right, so what's the plan then?
You know what? I think talking to the son, probably is key move. That's a layer of insulation between us. Well, do we get better rates if we talk to the big guy? Probably not.
I can send rates. I'll send the son a message.
Okay.
I'll cast sending.
Okay.
Hello, Juan. What's up?
It's your boy.
It's Jace and the Nameless Few. We rescued you. Remember? I hope you're doing well. Question about shipping. I think I have 6 left.
I wasn't counting. I trust you.
Okay. We'd like in the business.
Have ship working on crew.
That's
that's it.
I'll wait
Okay.
for his response, I guess. And then I can cast it again.
He says, it's a very ambiguous statement. It's almost like you are limited or something, maybe. Would you want to meet me somewhere?
I will cast sending again.
Probably should add the meet us at the tavern in the first one. We learned our lesson here.
Yes, we're in Brable. If you're in Brable, meet us at Dock Tavern. If not, tell us where to meet you.
Okay. Says, yeah, I'll meet you at the Dock Tavern. When?
God dang.
I will use my third level spell for the day.
This is the most fun. All of
We'll
D&D,
head there.
this is the most fun.
We'll head there right now and be there until you get there.
Says, all right, I can be there in probably about an hour or two. See you then.
That's it.
Okay.
That was excellent, Jace.
All right.
With hindsight, you probably could have said all that in one message, but I think it was an incredible effort.
I'm just picturing says it and then he gets back and he's like, crap. Says it again. Then he
Damn
gets
it,
that
didn't think of
third one
that.
back and he's like,
Oh, man.
oh.
You had words left over.
Exactly. That last one felt so sad. Oh my gosh.
All right, so you guys head into just the nearest tavern to the docks and hanging out there?
Yeah.
Okay, who all's going?
You know what? I'm gonna go, and then I'm gonna work on a pipe. I'm gonna start up a new pipe,
All right.
a nautical themed pipe,
Make me
shaped
a,
like an anchor.
Make me a dexterity with proficiency check. So something you have that's dexterity with proficiency. Just to as you're starting.
How are we
this.
doing this before? Is that how we were doing it the first time?
Yep. I believe so.
Dexterity with proficiency. Okay. I have not been rolling good tonight, so I'm not expecting anything out of this.
It's a good start. It's a good start. It's looking nice.
Yes.
Good. So you're over there in the tavern working on a new pipe, waiting on Juan to walk in. Eventually he does walk in. He looks around and sees you guys. So, sorry, who else there? It's Jace, Vonic, who else?
I am.
Saturn? Okay.
I'm not there.
Yeah, I won't be there.
All right.
What is it? You're at the tower that you're talking about?
They're at the tavern fixing to talk to Juan Vasquez. He comes in and...
It's no library, but
I'm messing with the animals.
Okay.
I'm gonna be messing with the animals.
He comes in.
You're gonna contract some kind of disease from these, like,
All these animals. He's like,
he's gonna get
Hello,
squirrle
little
bites
rat.
and
Do you have
claws.
the plague? Sure do.
I'm not chucking
These
them at
city
destination.
animals playing with pigeons.
Stray city animals. So Juan comes in. He grabs a pint and then comes over and sits down at your table. It's like, so that's a weird message. What you want to talk to me about?
Well, we've decided to take up the venture of the very same business that you're pursuing. The problem is, we love adventuring. We don't have a crew, but we netted ourselves a dope ship. And so we were hoping to discuss terms with you, to partner with you, to... Yeah.
We are
On it.
working. We're working on a crew. We're working on getting a crew right now.
Okay.
Item 1A is we have a potential captain and first mate for our ship.
Who is
They have
this?
no
Do I know him?
experience.
What do you mean no experience?
They've been around boats for a long time, just on the dock side, and like the loading of stuff onto it.
You're telling me you got dock workers to be captains?
Yes, 100%. Foolproof plan, baby.
Takes a big drink of his thing, puts it back down. Go on.
We're training them. We're sending them to be trained. It's not going to be no experience.
The biggest thing is that we trust them. They're part of Vonix here tribe, and we're hoping to get more members of his tribe to crew this vessel. So if you could think about like 20 of him, no one is going to mess with us. There's no way that this ship could turn into what you experienced. So
In addition to the one unexperienced, we're gonna have a whole crew of inexperienced.
He looks at you and says, I gotta tell you, this is not the best plan I've heard so far.
don't listen to him. He's not even here right now. So he's at the library. That's why we came to you. You are invested. You have experience. You're doing this every day. We can back this financially, and we want to partner with you in this excursion. And Vonix
Training.
Saturn.
Training is nothing. Anybody can be trained to do anything. It's ship work. It's not some difficult thing in D&D. It's not wizardry.
Okay, all
It's
right.
not wizard surgery.
There's some, all right, Vonic. Some of us have water vehicles listed down here.
I
Not
get
everyone
it, but
does.
any moron can move stuff around a ship and pull sails down. It just takes a little bit of training. I'm a moron. I could figure it out.
Good way to really grease the wheels of the captain of a ship.
He's not the captain of a ship. He's just a guy who tells captains what to do.
He's been out there. He knows. Listen, one, my family has been smuggling for a long time.
That's a
I
bold
have
statement.
experience.
I mean, I don't know you that well.
He's not in the family business.
Not
He's just
anymore.
been around it a lot.
Oh, okay.
They have a lot
Sure,
of nautical experience.
Been on boats a lot.
Sure. All right. So what exactly do you come to me for?
We need shipping contracts and things like that once we can get the crew sorted.
We'd like
We
to
can get-
sort of loan you our vessel, if you will, right? Like, we own the ship. We'd like portions of the income, but it's another vessel for you to navigate your business. Is that fair to say?
Okay.
And we would like you to train our people.
Okay. Go ahead and give me up to 2 of you can make persuasion checks.
Those guys.
They're hoping at 20.
I'm just there for
Nope.
intimidation factor.
I'm gonna go Tides of Chaos on this, Isaac, if you're cool with that.
Yeah, it's a new day, so I think you're fine to do that.
I haven't done Tides yet. I just did the
Guidance. You got guidance too?
magical guidance or whatever it was called to reroll.
Okay.
So this is with advantage. The other one I have to like use the new roll.
What's that, a 19?
So 11 plus 8, 19. Yep. So
Says, okay. Counter offer. You can keep your ownership or whatever. But it's me that runs everything. Once I get enough Capital for myself. You can keep your one ship. And I go into business for myself, which will be your competition.
But you will
That's fine.
train all of our people.
Sure. I mean, I'm going to want them to do well. The faster they make money, the faster I'm out from under you.
I mean, that sounds like a win for us.
Absolutely. Totally out of character. That's more of what I was talking about in the first place. But yeah, absolutely. I think I was like, listen, one, that's great. We like the small business owner mentality ourselves, like market economy, multiple competitors, none of this like,
He says, stipulation.
there's a big corporation. Yeah, exactly.
You keep your one ship. You don't expand it.
Okay, Isaac.
I feel like this is an Isaac thing, not a.
This is a him thing, because he doesn't want more competition. He's like, I'll set you up, but then I want to have my own business, and I don't want to compete with
So
you
you wanna-
expansion with your expansion. I want to
You want an
compete.
anti-competition clause.
So go ahead and make a insight check. And he also
that's
says,
good.
have you talked to anyone else about this?
Not yet.
No. In fact, we wanted to come to you first. We
Ask
thought
before they murder you.
we thought about talking with your father, and then we realized that he's
Don't-
low down scumbag.
Don't talk to my father.
Counter offer. We agree to that. We won't have more than one ship, but we want 2% of your profits every year.
Hell yeah, dude.
He sort of smiles at you. He's like, "Ooh, businessman, all right." Is anyone else making an insight check?
Sure.
Jace
I'll
did.
insight. Where's my insight? Ooh,
Wish I was there now.
I have advantage for something, but I'm not gonna. I think that's a werewolf thing. Oh, pretty good insight.
Damn.
So during this conversation that you've been having with him, just the gist that you're getting from him is
I do get advantage.
he wants to beat his dad. That's what this is about. He wants to beat his dad soundly.
Okay, good.
So he says, he looks at you after you say the 2% thing. How about 1%? Margins are going to be pretty tight starting up a new one.
And why do you not want us expanding? We won't expand. You're going to be doing this full time. This is a part-time thing for us. We'll never be as big as what you're going to be once you get set up.
Everyone
Also,
always says that until they get a little taste of it.
Is Vonik the only one that caught that about him with his dad?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
You don't expand, I give you 1% of what I get. First year it's going to be maybe nothing, but... It's after expenses, too. Not before.
Can I ask why you don't want us to talk with your father? In fact, can I just ask you about your father? What the frick was that all about? It was very odd. Like, to be totally candid with you, we were tasked to first seek out the ships, second, the goods, and then third, you.
Are you trying to be deceitful, or are you just misremembering?
I am very much misremembering. if
Okay.
that's the case. I thought it was like,
too.
I thought it was in that order.
Yeah.
But
It was.
is that
it
not
was,
the case?
I think it was ships. I think it was ships, one crew, or else it was one
Okay.
ship's crew. But yeah, it wasn't just him though. So for sure
Okay.
it wasn't just him.
I'll convey whatever it was, but
Okay.
the idea that it was like a loving father would be like, save my son, but there seemed to be this weird side emphasis on like, also I'm at financial windfall here.
Make a persuasion check.
+8. Oh, it was almost about 20. So 22.
22. Okay. He looks at you and says, "We're going to do this, right?
How
Like,
about
we got
this?
some things to iron out, but we're going to do this, right?"
We will do it, but we do have details to iron out. I have
Okay.
a counter offer.
Okay, then I'll tell you. My father, when he started, no one would give him a chance. Eventually, he worked long enough to start up a business. He changed his last name to Wilton. Got a lot more contracts that way. I didn't want the last name Wilton, so I kept Vasquez. I don't want to be like him. I want to make it on my own, not on some persona. Now, what I'm hearing is you guys are offering me a chance to do that a lot quicker than I thought I was going to. So I'm down to do this. But we gotta iron out these details.
Here's my counter offer. We're seed investing in your startup. Our ship is your first ship. You train our crew, you train our captain. Our ship stays part of your business, and we are percentage owners of your business. Any ships that we find in our travels, if we acquire any more ships, they will go straight to you, and we will help fund various forms of supplies and things like that. The profits from our ship can help supply that. Our crew takes a percentage of the cut. You will get percentage of the cut from that ship, and then once it expands, you can have a greater percentage of the ships that are added on by you at a later date. How about that?
I slammed my mug down. I said, "Hell yeah, let's beat your dad."
Says, okay, so you want... I take your ship here.
Percentages need to be ironed out.
Okay,
But
okay. So you're going
that's
to
my
be silent owners.
yes, you can
Yes.
control everything. No one will even know we exist.
Vasquez Industries.
The only thing that we demand is you always keep this ship with this captain and this crew.
Okay, so I have one ship that can't really be touched. You get a percentage of what that ship brings in. How about that?
Yep.
And
We want ROI plus percentage.
Okay, okay.
And if we find more ships on our travel, in much the way we found this one, we'll add them to the fleet.
You get a percentage of those ships as well, or do I get to deal with those ships and their crews?
We will take a smaller percentage from those ships, but you will control everything about them. Crew, captain, supplies. Consider us
Which he's getting a free
partial
ship,
owners.
So, I mean,
We're putting up a big portion to start this. You're starting with nothing. We're providing the funding. The ship is not crewed yet, but we're working on that. We have a captain. You're going to teach him. It already has supplies. It already has everything necessary for the boat to run. We have already forked up that expenditure.
And here
So
are
I'm starting
two.
with nothing, but I've got a little bit of a nest egg. Maybe not as much as you guys have a startup here, but you are not giving me a lot to start with. You are giving me a captain and a crew who apparently have never sailed before. That's going to be rough.
How about, do you know sailors?
He
You
gives
know
you
a lot
a
of
long
them.
stare. It's like, you know where you found
Oh,
me,
yes.
right?
Listen, man. Just trying to be clear here.
Because we don't.
We don't. We don't know
don't know
anything about this
anything.
business. We just know about investing, and that's what we're doing. Listen, if you want to split the crew 50-50 for now, and we can transition it over time into more of my people, that's fine as well. I want that ship to guarantee be run by my people and captained by that man that I put in place. Any ships after that that we find and acquire, you are free to do as you wish, but we want a percentage of the profits.
Really, one, I'll be candid here. We're adventuring. We love what we do. Competition in this particular industry is not what we're really looking for. Fact is, we got a ship. We love it. So here are two additional non-negotiable items for us. The name stays.
Wait, what's the name?
I'm flexible on that.
Okay, he might be flexible on it, but I'd really like this. So if you could just do this to me as a favor, that'd be awesome. Little X, Big X, Little X. We are the fishermen. 69_420. Little X, Big X, Little X.
That's a mouthful. It's not very elegant.
No, but neither are we.
Can we maybe get rid of the X's and the numbers? What are the numbers for?
It's just something that's going to catch on. Just trust me. All right, fine, whatever. But we are the fishermen.
Okay,
And
that's weird.
the aforementioned... Yeah,
This is a shipping boat, not a fishing boat, right?
It is.
That is correct.
Well, yes.
Well, I saw you leave with it. It's a pirate boat, but it can be a shipping boat. It's fine.
Yeah.
But we are the fishermen.
That's a really weird name. Okay.
And then the other thing, hang on, let me turn to my crew real quick. Just like sidebar real quick. Do we want to make it a portion of this that if we need a ship that we can use this ship? Or do we not care about that?
I don't think we really care about that. We
Okay.
have fast travel. If we need to get anywhere further, we can take the liner.
Travel.
Yeah.
I just worry, like, what if there's some additional adventure in the middle of nowhere or whatever? We've got a whole effing sea in the middle of this continent.
Maybe eventually, but I think right now
he can
we can work that out later.
Yeah, okay, alright, that's fine. Second non-negotiable,
Actually, you do have
maybe...
a wizard on your team.
That's true. We may hit you up at some point just to get in the middle of the Ledric Sea if anything ever pops up there. We're looking for a mystical magical city called Otherton. We have no idea where it is. So, but it won't interfere with shipping or industry, promise it. Let's get back to what you guys were talking about. That was really good. Let's go percentages and stuff like that.
Okay, percentages. All right. So here, okay, I have a little problem. I've been talking to people, that I work with. I got some of them that will follow me, but kind of promised some of them jobs in, captaincies when they follow me. And you're saying that at least for this first ship, you've already got a captain that doesn't know how to captain. I can work with that, but do you have any recommendations? Are you people? Do you know how to integrate? Like, is this captain of yours, is he gonna be confrontational if someone else is trying to show him the ropes?
Absolutely
Nope.
not. I'll talk to him. Anything you need me to tell him, I'll tell him.
So I have a captain. Who's the captain if I bring my captain on board?
I am the captain now.
After I get a second ship, I don't care. But who's the captain while we have one ship?
Why don't we make that our captain's training for the first until you're able to.
There we go. Until the second ship, we can inform him. He gets the quarters because he's living on the ship.
He's captain in training.
He gets
And
the
we
quarters?
already promised him the quarters. But I'll tell him that until we get another ship in the fleet, he is learning from you. He's shadowing the captain.
And what
He's a
percentages have
captain in
you
training.
already promised this crew that doesn't know how to sail?
We haven't promised them anything yet.
What about your captain?
We haven't promised him anything yet either. We just paid him because he's a good friend of mine.
We did promise.
Did we give him a
didn't
number,
promise
though?
an
We didn't give him a
amount.
figure.
We never gave him a number.
I
You
gave
gave
him
him 100 gold a year.
Oh.
Oh, well, well, we can furnish that. I'll furnish that.
Okay, so I don't got to pay him. At least nothing right now. There's nothing in place.
Nope.
This crew you're gonna find. When are they coming?
We're going to leave to go look for them soon. Well, not look for them. I know where they are. We're going to go and get them. Let's say,
Okay.
I don't know how many I can convince, but how many people need to be on this ship?
A ship that size. 30 to 40 probably. If you're busy. If you're not busy, you can get by with about half that. But if you're taking day shift and night shift, probably 30 to 40.
These are going to be large individuals. Does that cut the
Are they
number
large
down at all?
enough to reach both sails at the same time? Because if not, 30 to 40.
They'll just be really good at it. Naturally
And
strong.
again, for the first little bit there, my crew is just going to be telling them what to do. So
That'll be
it's going
fine.
to be a crowded ship to start, I think.
Tell you what, how many of your people do you think is necessary to train a portion of the people I can bring. If you give me a number of the amount of people I can bring on, I will bring on that many. Once they are completely trained, and my guy on board who's going to be the captain is completely trained, I can bring the rest in later, and they can be trained by the crew that I bring in.
Are they strong? They're like you?
They're all like me.
You can probably go by with half that then. Just do half sets on the cruise. Some of them tell them what to do. I mean, as long as they do it, then they're strong enough to do it, then it should be fine. Be a little slow.
So I should bring how many on this first run? 10, 15?
15 to 20?
Okay. I think I can get that.
All right. We doing this?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn around and throw out my cloak and have it say on the back, Vasquez Trading Company. In gold letters, golded letters, and the cape will be purple behind it, the backdrop.
VTC, dude. Dope as hell.
He takes another drink and puts it down and smiles at you guys. This is going to work.
Hell yeah, it does. Now drinks, and I like order another round, and we are
How
going to
far
go
away is the
wild.
mountain? How long does it take us to get there?
A while. Let's see. Hold on. Let me get my map.
Is there anybody notable
It's
there that I
because-
could like send to?
Yeah.
Last time we went up there,
Yes,
it took
there
us
is.
like 2 weeks to get there, and a lot of ice.
I forget
climbing.
his name.
So it's a day from Talkery to Nethalon, and then walking the rest of the way. I believe it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, also Isaac.
7, 8. 8 days to get to Tagusa, and then I think it was like 5 days up the mountain.
Okay.
And
Yeah, I
then
remember it took
same
like 2
back.
weeks.
I have a really important question for you.
Uh-oh.
What's the weather like?
I was wondering if you were going to remember.
I just got the notification on my iPad, son.
Today is a bit chilly with a temperature of a high of 44, light air from the northeast, 1 to 3 miles per hour. No precipitation, mostly cloudy.
Hot dang. I loved that forecast. I'm going to be asking about that more often.
It's like for the world.
Yeah, for this
This
region.
is for where we're at.
Oh, that's cool. That's dope.
We talked about it on the podcast, and I told him I'd bring it up. And I
There you go.
made a reminder on my phone. It's in the episode. You'll hear Siri go, a reminder to ask Isaac about the weather at 9 o'clock on Monday.
Nice.
Yes, there
Yeah,
is. What's that guy's name, Isaac? I need you to help me out here. The guy I put in charge.
Let me find it.
I was gone that week.
Okay.
I probably have it on one of the mini pieces of paper I used to be writing stuff down on, but my notes are scattered amongst 5 different notebooks.
Where is it? Can't find his name right now, but we know who it is. I can find it eventually.
Okay, let's just...
It's
Doesn't
the
matter
older-
what his name is?
Older gentleman that you left in charge.
Yep.
I can not. I mean, I guess I could do one tonight.
We can wait until in the morning.
Okay, because I could sense. Actually, no, I got sorcery points out the yang. Let's go.
I got 3 points out the yang, he says.
Let's see, what is it for conversion? Spell slot level. I need to convert 5 for a third level spell slot? Okay. I can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I can. So I got 2 sendings right now. If we want to do it now.
You got how many? 2?
I got 2 sendings right now.
25 words each time.
Tim back.
Actually, I could convert second level spells to get more points. Like we can trade up if you want.
Let's plan out what we're going to say before we send it here.
All right, Tim Beck is the man's name.
Tim Beck.
Tim Beck. Kind of faster than me. You know what I
Beck
found in this
too.
notebook? Like 5 pages of notes on Star Trek episodes. All right, let's see. Tim back. All right. We need to figure out what we're gonna say.
All right.
And
So
also, just to sort of finish up the one conversation, you guys will, I mean, and if you're okay with this, he is basically going to come to a sort of agreement where he gives you some sort of percentage of the We Are the Fishermen plus a similar percentage of any ships that you bring in.
Yeah.
But any ships that he gets on his own is all his. And then the sticking point that you're going to sort of need to talk out is the what you're paying this specialized crew of yours. Are they getting a percentage, or are they getting a flat rate?
I'll just say I think it's easiest if we just say they get a cut, so we don't have to worry. Like we can just get the money that is owed to us.
It depends on our percentage. What's our percentage?
I'm just saying, like mechanically, I think like
yeah, they can
just deduct that from us.
They can get a flat rate from us, right? Which
Yeah.
will technically be a percentage.
Right.
So to make the math easier, if you give us whatever percentage that we decide on, they will get a percentage of our percentage as pay.
Okay.
Like whatever Isaac figures to be the sum that comes in. Like if it's 100 gold, they get 25, we get 75 or whatever.
Okay. So
whatever
in that
it
case, then he'll say so that crew is the only one that is going to be any kind of special conditions, right?
Yes.
You're not going to bring any extra crews for these any potential forward ships that you find.
No. If you do decide you want some more Goliaths, I might be able to get more, but they'll get a normal rate.
Okay.
I can get you more Goliath.
I gotta spread this culture.
Yeah.
Okay. How about I give you 2% of whatever the ship makes for now until we get another ship or two. Once I have a bigger fleet, I'll give you 5% of any ship you bring in.
And then what do we get for our ship?
The original ship,
5.
The original ship, once we have more ships in the fleet, I want the percentage of the original ship to go up quite a bit. The original ship is going to be self-sustaining, essentially, after it's completely set up.
Like what? And also, like, what kind of numbers are we talking about here as far as like flat gold?
Depends on what contracts I can snake from my dad and what new contracts I can find. But if I can get a good fleet of, 5-10 ships, can be, before expenses.
Yeah, it'll fluctuate, of course.
Maybe 2,000 to 5,000 gold a year on, if we're not so lucky, maybe more if we are lucky.
And you're saying 5% of that.
Well, 5% of what your ship does.
Oh, you're saying 2 to 5 grand is total for your business.
Well, we'll see. Depends.
Yeah.
If I get lots of contracts, it's going to be a lot more than that. But I don't want to promise you anything I can't deliver.
Sure. It's a side project for us anyways.
Yeah.
All I'm wanting out of that ship is for us to get our investment back, for it to run itself, and for the crew to be paid well. That one crew to be paid well.
I can do that.
Cool. Then we're good.
I just want to make these numbers smaller in the beginning so I can get it up and running,
Yep.
Yeah,
The numbers can be smaller in the beginning, and we can renegotiate later once it's off the ground. How about that?
Okay. I'm going to go,
All right.
how soon do you want me to start?
We're going to send a message tonight. Hopefully we can meet these guys. We can meet these guys at some time in the next, week, hopefully. And we'll get them here.
And if you have crew right now that can run our ship and get our guy going, that's here, great. Like, we can just start.
We'll probably get him in about 5 to 7 days.
Okay. Perfect.
Hopefully we can fill in ours in that time frame.
All right. Well, I got some people to talk to. Let me know if you need anything else. What your ship's down at the dock, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
I know
he'll
the
be
one
on
I
it.
saw
We'll go down there. I'll go down there and talk to him and let him know everything that's happening.
Okay, I'll be out there probably tomorrow with my captain to take a look at
Okay.
it, and then I'll get the rest of the crew over the next couple of days.
Sounds good.
All right.
Hell yeah.
I got to go talk to my new captain. I'll see you later.
Good luck.
Here's to beating your dad.
You got it. And he exits.
We'll walk back to the ship, but we will, on the way, we're going to discuss what we're going to ask Tim Beck.
Okay.
Yo, Tim Beck, my brother.
Yo,
I'm not waiting.
My brother.
Uh,
Give him a traditional greeting.
I was there, even though Brian wasn't.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So he knows.
So he knows, yeah. He knows who you are. On behalf of Vonik, I am asking, that kind of thing is what we're going to have to do.
We're gonna have to trim around that. And Vonik, do you think the people will want to come do this?
Well, we just had a unification not that long ago. There's going to be a ton of people up there that probably aren't doing a whole lot at this time.
They want to get integrated into society and whatnot. You think, like you and Vovek? There's got to be some.
There's got to be some. And if not, well, there will be some. I think it's best to get them off that mountain.
All right. Well, here's what I'm going to say. I'm going to tell him that Vonik has an opportunity for support and gain. Anything else? I don't know. That they need to come to the town of Brable. Do they even know where that is? How do we get them here? Holy smokes! This is so much logistics.
It's a week to the base of the mountain, is what we determined, right?
8 days, yeah.
And they'll know which way is the base because it's downhill.
That's right. They're smart. They're smart people.
So we're going to try to meet them at the base of the mountain? Like, we'll meet them there?
I was going to try to meet them halfway. What's the biggest city in between us and there?
The biggest city is going to be Nethalon. I mean, well, yeah, probably Nethalon. If you go through yeah, it's Nethalon. I was gonna say it could be Graylin, but no, it's all through the mountains. It would be Nethalon.
What's the city that's at the base of the mountain? The safer
Tagusa?
city that's at the base.
Tagusa. Yeah, it's more of a town, village.
Yeah.
Would that be the midpoint? Is that where we would go to meet them and then just ferry them back?
You could, although I would say Vonik, that this is going to take some convincing.
Yeah.
You're not going to be able to, hey, meet me down at the base of the mountain and we'll take you out. And they're going to be like, no.
Yeah.
You're going to have to go there to face to face with these people if you want to convince them. They don't come off the mountain.
All right, we're
The only
going to
reason
the
you
mountain.
came off the mountain and Vovek came off the mountain were
Yeah, we got forced.
extreme situations.
I did free them all from slavery, so some of them are coming off that goddamn mountain.
You're my slave now. Yikes, dude.
This culture where all you do is if you're hungry, you go find food, and if you want to build something, you just put it together. Come down here, and we're going to tell you about economics.
Right.
Okay.
Plus, some of them
All
will know Vovek. The people from whoever's left from my village, not a lot, I suppose, but
Actually, there's, I think, only one person left from your village, and that's Tim Beck.
well, he's in charge of the whole thing, so.
Well, head to the mountain then? Is that
There'd
what we're doing
be
then?
a couple, I guess. Yeah, would be some.
I think there was a few. There was actually quite a few like normal people who weren't. I think it was just my parents and some of the tribal leaders are the ones that died.
Yeah, Timbeck was the only leader.
That lived. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that's you're going there before anything else. That's the next step.
That's the next
So we
step, I
need to
think.
talk to your buddy and let him know that he's not going to be captain.
Oh
for a
yes,
while.
yeah. We were on our way to the ship to do that.
Okay.
So I get there, I find Vovek, I give him the rundown. I'm like, listen, here's how it's gonna have to be. You get to keep the captain's quarter. We've got awesome suits being made for you right now. You're gonna look fly as hell. But for the first bit, there's gonna be another guy, another captain. He's gonna call all the shots. You're gonna learn from him. Make sense?
Okay. I get to keep the quarters, though, right?
You and your wife get to keep the quarters.
Sure.
Easy enough, right?
How long?
I'm honestly not 100% sure, but I need you to learn as much as possible. I'm going to the mountain right now to try to get some other people down here so that they can learn on this as well. You might go out before we get back. We're hoping to get there and back as fast as possible.
Okay. I'm trying to be all in on this, but I gotta tell you, I'm a little intimidated. I don't know what I'm doing here.
That's why we got you a great teacher. We just talked to him. He's going to
What's,
bring crew
what's his
aboard. He
name?
should be here tomorrow. His name's Juan Vasquez.
All right. He's gonna be here tomorrow.
He'll be
you
here
said?
tomorrow. He'll be here tomorrow with his captain to inspect the ship and everything.
Okay.
For all intents and purposes, they're calling the shots. You don't have to do anything but learn from him in the beginning. If he asks you to do something, you do it. It'll definitely be easier than dock work, I'm sure. And even if it's not, you're going to get paid a lot more.
Okay.
Perfect. We're setting off first thing in the morning to go get these guys. Well, hopefully get these guys.
I'm gonna send one sending spell real quick before the evening ends
Okay.
to Hector Wilton. Is that?
Don't think you were familiar with him.
Oh, okay. Can I make a quick evening stroll, like 2 hours before sunset or whatever, or are we beyond that now?
You can do that.
Okay. I'll.
While he's doing that, is there anyone that is there? Me and Vovek were friends. Who else was part of our? Like, who's someone I should be looking for? Think about if there's someone I should be looking for specifically. Like, if Vovek's involvement will help me convince them. Who are those people?
Roll me a d4.
Oh crap! I rolled a 1.
I would say that when you were up there was one other guy that both of you sort of knew and were friends with. But you figure probably most of the people you're going to have to bring back are going to be from other tribes. Or what were other tribes.
Yeah, but they're all together
you might get
now.
some from your tribe. But as far as who was like close with you and or Vovek, it was just really the one guy.
What's the total number of people up there?
I think it was like 200-300.
Okay.
I think.
I think it was that. Regardless, my ultimate goal is to spread our culture and get trade established with them. Listen, everyone likes more money and more stuff. Even Goliath. Think of all the fancy axes they could buy.
They'll say 500 because it was a bunch of different tribes. And he killed a bunch of people, but there's still a lot of tribes. Okay, we'll say 500.
Yeah.
Nice even
Okay.
round number. Okay.
Nice
Jace,
odd number.
Jace begins to make his way to Hector Wilton's,
Okay.
thinking it'll be weird to not show up when he's expecting us, especially if we're about to get into business with his son. Not that he
Okay.
knows who a bunch of nobodies are. And then he thinks about his own dad, and he realizes that he wants nothing to do with this, but he needs to smooth this out somehow. So he stops, he turns around, he uses his last 3rd level spell that he created to cast Sending to the guard, and tells them, hey, it's Jace. Thanks for setting up the meeting. Tell him I'm sorry. I don't need it. Plans changed.
Okay.
Peace out.
You hear it. He says,
Apologies, sincerely. I think that's 25.
Yours truly.
he get like a little chuckle. He's like, all right, man. That's all you get. Yeah, he's all right, man. Fine by me.
And then I head back to the crew and let's do what's next, boys.
All right.
Oh,
what's
wait,
next?
we don't have another sending. We have to wait for the next day, right?
I mean, what are we? Don't we have to go to them? Like,
Yeah, but I want to tell Tim
wants
Beck
to-
that we're on our way.
He wants
I
to
have a
set him up
fourth
to knock him
level.
down.
Yeah, I want to be like, we're on our way. I'm
All right,
looking for people
I
to
could-
crew this. I need between 10 and 15 people. Help me get these people, especially that one guy that me and Obeg know. Get him because he'll definitely do it. And then I need some more people on top of that. Help me convince
That's
him
all
I'm on my way.
Oh, that was what, 6 sending spells?
Condense that down to 25 words. Solid.
average. I got my 4th level, so I will do that.
Do you not get more words when you upcast?
Nope.
No.
Wouldn't we discuss this? It just gets louder.
9th level spell he casts on someone to blow their eardrums out and blow their brain up.
I cast it at 4th level.
Okay.
Hello. Long time no see.
There's 5 words.
What did you do?
Jace?
Waste 5 words already.
Friend of Vonic here.
Okay. That's 10.
We're coming back. Tremendous opportunities. Pair the herd
Pack your bags.
for what could be. Wait, where am I at?
4 left.
4 left, okay. For what could be the greatest thing ever.
Opportunity of a lifetime.
Yeah, job. I already said opportunities. That's it.
You just
Dang it! I didn't tell him when.
you get back. Okay. That's it.
We'll send him another message tomorrow when we have
Send
a
him one
little
in the
more.
morning. Let's go to bed. I'm tired. My brain
It's been a long
hurts.
day.
Just most chilling with the cats and some of the birds.
His was in the belfry with
Alright.
like the.
Because Tuzmo's like, man, these adventurers
Foaming
don't
at the
really
mouth.
adventure much.
How do they get all their money?
All right. If there's nothing else that you guys want to accomplish, then you can move on to the next day.
What's that guy's name? Do you have a name for him?
Which guy?
The
The
one guy.
friend.
We will call him.
You know what? Leave it out. We don't need his name right now.
Okay.
Figure it out later.
Friend backwards. So. Danaev.
We'll call.
Danaev.
Danaev.
We'll call him. Bartai.
Okay.
I gotta make a note.
That sounds very close to Bartek.
And Vovek. Okay.
Cool.
All right. It is the next day. Today's date is November the 27th now.
What year? I want to know the year.
Year of your Lord 1. I don't know.
Year of your Lord. Year of your free animal, Jesus.
Tomorrow and the next day are both important dates for someone.
What is it?
Today is the 27th. And then tomorrow's the
November?
28th. Tomorrow's 28th of November, and then the next day is December 1st.
Oh, look at that.
Is that solstice?
Nope.
Hmm.
All right. It is steady
I
rainfall
don't know
today.
what my birthday is.
Ooh!
With a high of 45. And clouds, gray, slightly overcast. What's happening?
Turning my cloak into a raincoat.
Very nice.
Has it been a week? Can I go get my armor?
It has not been a week yet. It has been 5-6 days.
6
So
days.
tomorrow, I think you can get it.
Caca. All right. Hey, Vonic, do you think I need to send another sending spell to your boy?
Probably. And I want you to say this.
Okay, I'll say exactly what you say verbatim.
We need 10 to 15 people for an extended mission. We are on our way, but Vonic needs you to get the ball rolling. That's 24 words. Thanks. 25.
Thanks.
I say exactly that.
Okay. He comes back with what kind of extended mission?
Hey, Vonic, what kind of extended mission? And can you, like, consider that kind of stuff next time? So you don't have to waste spell slots?
Get back, you son of a bitch. Give me just a minute. Do your thing.
I love
right.
sending so much.
I'm gonna stay here while I win.
Are you guys doing anything else on any of the other leads that you, or on any of the other strings that you have, or are you just going straight towards the mountain?
We've got. I feel like our other leads are significant ones to potentially pull. I mean, we can look into Otherton, I guess. I don't want to start. This is what I've got on my quest log that you kind of mentioned, Isaac, and you can add to it or not.
Okay.
There's like a shadow crime syndicate, maybe or maybe not related to that NDA quest that we did not take in Takria, and I don't think any of us know this except for Mouse, but he maybe has a connection to it. Looking at this magical city of Otherton, Jace is semi-motivated to look into Atron Ghoul, the leader of the AA Emancipators, but I don't even know. Do we know about the Emancipators?
You do.
I do. Yeah.
Yeah,
I've heard of them, but I don't know of them.
Yeah.
That's why Aid mentioned the crime syndicate.
Oh,
So-
because he's tied to them?
Well, he may have information on him because your dad had worked with him a few times.
Oh, the syndicate would maybe know about him.
Yeah.
Okay. Shadow Syndicate might know about how to get to Atron. Because Dad worked with them. Okay. And I haven't gotten all of my notes over to the Excel file, so I gotta go to these other ones.
And
What else
also,
we working on?
I would say no roll required for this. You you do know of a person in Takria that monitors lots of things.
Me?
And may be able to give you a lead.
Crazy guy.
Yep.
Oh, that's right. Mr. Tumblebottom?
Yep.
Okay. I thought you were
May or
going
may
to talk
not.
about...
But you
Yeah.
know that he keeps an eye on lots of weird stuff, so and you did see Mouse's friend.
Yeah.
And had mentioned like something sort of shady in passing, and you being a smuggler sort of caught a little bit of that. So you might.
That's right. We did meet
Comment
him
to that.
in the alleyway or whatever.
Yeah, because
And the only other thing that I have
rob
here-
Mouse at the beginning, the first time you met him.
I can't remember how much we know about it, but like Saturn's whole backstory kind of thing with Tempest and his actual parents.
Yep, that's also on the list.
And we could go back to the Abyss if we want to get shellacked again. So there's that.
And you do know that your mom said she was no longer in the Abyss.
Wait, really?
Yeah, when you talked to her.
Oh. Frick, where is she?
She didn't know for sure, but she couldn't get out. She said she found a way off of the Abyss, but now she can't get out. She doesn't know where it is.
Dude, fudge. Okay.
So there's also research into that. Someone had at some point mentioned researching the monster you guys fought at Merkreef. I think that's about it. You have what little bit you know. Well, whether or not you want to investigate any more into what you saw up in the northern wilds, the jungle, the
Oh, that's right.
portal
Expedition.
nexus thing. And I think that's it. You may have more, actually. I don't remember everything.
Well, while he's looking for that, I'm going to do another sending spell real quick.
Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna do this via my amulet.
All right.
Hey, Mom. It's Jace here. I know you don't know where you are. I wanted to test this. If this gets to you, I think we're back on the same material plane. Or just back on the material plane. And then I leave it.
All right. And you know that the soonest she would be able to get back to you is tomorrow on that.
Tomorrow, right. Yeah. Yo, you got that message, my guy? Dude, he's really freaking Sudokuing this. Yeah.
5 + 3 = 8, and then 9.
I've rewritten it like 3 times. Hold on.
He's right.
Dude, we can just take an extra day to get more. I got full spell slots and, well, one.
He's still waiting for his armor, anyways.
Yeah, and that's not it. I mean, it's not like anything magical's happening there. It's just being engraved in a dope pattern, matching my tattoos and shiz.
All right, here you go. You ready?
All right, are you ready, Isaac?
Yep.
We are crewing a ship. They will be
We are
paid
crewing a
well
ship.
and get to travel the world.
well and get to
Vovek will be
travel the world.
co-captain. This is big for the tribe.
Captain, this is big for the tribe.
You get back a ship, like, on the water?
I sent it back immediately. Yes, you.
Yes, you thick-skulled moron. On the water.
That's all
Where
you
else
get.
do boats go?
Well, I mean, they live in the mountains. They don't have
No, I
an
know,
ocean.
I know. Oh, dude, are you gonna like? It's a Beautiful Mind this again? Eric,
God damn it.
you're the meme with the equations flying around the woman's head right now.
He says a ship, like, on the water. Okay, I'll tell him, and that's all you get.
Okay, that's what
So
I
that
tell
way
her.
you can respond or not.
Listen,
Don't
we can,
respond.
okay, we can tell them that we're on their way if we want.
That was in there. That was in
That
the
was
first
one,
message.
yep.
Oh, okay, all right. So are we
I
going
didn't
then? I
think of
guess.
that.
I don't know. I'm not one writing this out like a total Chad boss.
Listen, dude, I'm trying to
Actually-
get the most optimal
Yeah,
series of 25 words humanly possible.
actually being efficient about this.
Speak like a caveman.
Yeah.
Me unga
Jeez.
boonga.
Jace, there's no time for that. Style over substance, my man.
All right.
You guys you're going?
I'm down to leave if other folks are.
I heard vaguely about what other things were going on, and I'm more than willing to do those things, but I'm laser focused right now. Take care of this, and then we can save anybody from anywhere, anytime, any place. I didn't hear all of it because I was really focused on writing that message, but I'm sure it was all solid stuff.
Like,
We could split into two groups and do two different things.
You
That sounds...
You also have basically a day because it's not morning anymore, so you've missed the liner out to Nethalon. So you have a day if you want to do anything.
I will say that I think a lot of these threads are bigger threads to pull on, but I'm open to do whatever the party wants.
Look at Eric. He's like, I just want to get my ship.
Tell you what.
Like, we're so close to finishing this thing.
I know. We're like, this would be our first big finish, first big, like, accomplishment, set in stone, solid, all set up. But I'll tell you what. Is the other things that we're doing going to be, where are they putting us? I'm totally was not listening. I was writing that thing. I am extremely sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. I'll go through it again. So, I'm going to delete reporting back to the dad off of this.
Okay.
But there's that, like, shadow crime syndicate that could be related to that, like, non-disclosure agreement quest in Takria from a long time ago.
Okay.
Mouse is maybe connected to that, and that, like, weird conspiratorial guy maybe, like, knows a little bit about it too.
Okay, yeah, I remember him.
We met Mouse's buddy.
But
My
I don't
brother-
know anything about that. I wasn't there when you found that information.
Oh, that's right.
All right,
So
so
I don't
shuffle
know
that to the
anything
bottom of the
about that
list.
right
What's
now.
next?
That could be tied into, like, my dad worked with that group, and it could be tied into finding my dad's murderer.
And that city, what city was it again? It was in
It's Takria.
Takria.
And when you got that NDA, came back and told everyone. Mouse went out alone the next day and talked to his buddy and found out that it was probably the same thing, and then came back and said, basically, no, I got nothing.
And where is Takria in orientation from where we are and where the mountain is? Where's the map?
Takria is where you would leave from to go to Nethalon to then start your journey. So Takria is here.
Okay.
Nethalon is here.
Wait, I can't see where the other one is. Okay,
Southwest. Yeah. And then you walk up this road to Tagusa, which is here.
Okay.
And then up the mountain in this area.
Is there any boat that'll take us from here up into here? From Nethalon? What's up here? Is there nothing that we can take a boat up to?
There's no towns there. You'd have to find something. I mean, it's possible. You'd have to pay a premium for it because it's not a regular route. Or you could,
we know someone that has a boat.
We could take our own boat.
There would be no dock.
No,
You'd have to, like, take a dinghy to the shore.
Fair enough.
Doable.
Okay, yeah.
But whether it's
not
worth
great.
extra
Not
time,
great. I got you.
Only we had an origami boat.
Only had an origami boat.
Eric, to fully summarize, there's not like any of these individual quest threads that we could pull on that is going to be like the 1 day gap between where we're at now and where we're going to go to the mountain. Other than, like,
I understand.
We've been told about Otherton, and that's it. That's all we know. Like, we could, I guess,
we don't know anything about
that. Yeah, like, I don't know.
A little bit that you know about that, Jace knew the most, and it was somewhere, like, he theorized it was near Bloomshire, in, like, more near Bloomshire than any of these other cities, because he had actually heard of it, and it was somewhere over there.
Okay. We tell our guy, we say, listen, get your crew together, take it out, start the business with just Vovek and his wife. Train them for now. We have a delay on our guys. We'll go straight to Nethalon. We'll pull on that thread a little bit about this Shadow Society while we're there. Do a little bit of that stuff. Maybe that takes a couple days. And then if that leads nowhere, we'll go to the mountain. If it leads somewhere, we'll work the mountain into that travel time.
That's all in Takria, though, not Nethalon.
Sorry, Takria. Takria is over here, right?
Yes.
So where are we at right now? We're over here, right?
Yeah, you can be either. This is where your boat is, but your
Yep.
tower connects to here and here.
We could be in
Sick.
Akria.
You can be in Takria or Brable whenever Mouse wants you to be.
Okay, so we'll go talk to the guy. We'll teleport to Takria. We'll check out this Shadow Society thing, see if there's anything going on with that.
Oh. Well, I mean, we can if you want. I'm just suggesting, like, I think that might take us down a road for a minute.
Does
So,
anybody
like-
even know about this
So you
Shadow
want
Society
okay?
thing?
Then you want to go
Like-
hard, go get these guys, do that as fast as possible, and then hit up this thing.
Yeah, because I mean, like, the Shadow Society could like go into a couple
You're-
different
you're
I thought
threads.
only
Right.
I thought only Jace knew about that. I thought that was
You know what,
something that
guys?
was
I think
told to
we're
him.
overlooking this.
Oh,
We're
that's true,
underlooking
too.
this.
I don't think
We're
anybody
metagaming
knows
here.
about that.
Yeah, I mean these
work.
are
Well, it was
conversations that you can be having with. But yes, Jace was the only.
Yeah.
Jace, well, no, because he came back after the NDA thing and told you guys about it. Because he was like, I'll go check it out and I'll fill you in when I get back, and that's what happened. So he told you about that. He has not informed you of what his brother told him.
Alright, listen, I'm gonna just say, we're underlooking this. We could make our own empire.
Because he's not.
We're way away from empire building.
Wow.
He's not sure that the NDA thing and the Shadow Society are the one and the same, but there's a chance they are because they are both
Okay.
similar things in the same town.
I
Okay.
thought that I thought that she kind of alluded to that's what there's some corruption potentially at play here.
The government
that?
person.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically, I think what she told you was that to keep it under wraps because she didn't know who was in their pocket, so don't tell anybody.
Yeah.
I believe is what she told you.
Which we haven't yet, so we're good boys.
All right,
Alright.
so it sounds like we're gonna go hard and fast on going up to the mountain and getting these guys, as many as possible.
That's my vote. Let's finish this out.
Yeah,
and then we can
I think that's a solid plan. We hit that hard and fast. Do that as fast as possible. We'll tell this guy today to go ahead and get started because it's gonna take us a while to get there and get back. And then as soon as that's done, we follow up on that next part, eh? On the NDA and the Shadow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then, for the sake of some brevity here, you guys rush up the mountain.
We tell that guy too.
Okay, tell the
Hey,
guy.
get started.
He says basically he told you he was going to be like 5 to 7 days before he can get his whole crew there. But he says once we get here, we will start looking for work.
Yeah.
So 8 days to get to Tagusa. You're going to go by. If there's anything you want to do on these particular days, let me know. Just stop me. You're going to go through the 28th of November. You're going to go through the 1st of December. I don't think there's anything. Let's see. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Isaac, real quick, we left the next day at that, then it had been a week. Do I just swap out my armor now?
If you want to stay an extra day and get it, you can.
No, we'll do it on back. It's fine.
It's the same AC. There's no mechanical difference.
I know. I just want my 45 gold back.
Oh,
Look
okay.
good.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I'm gonna forget about
7.
that 45 gold.
So the day before you guys get to Tagusa is December 6th.
Okay.
I'm saying that for Eric.
Yeah.
If there's anything you want to do, let me know. And then December 7th, you get to Tagusa.
Okay.
You can begin going up the mountain. That's another 5 days. 2, 3, 4, 5.
Isaac, I assume I didn't get anything back from my mom too, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Takes you 5 days to get up the mountain. You guys went up there before. Most of the stuff is sort of any kind of the encounters that you had before will be trivial to you now. So between just fighting off weak stuff and knowing where you're going to avoid some of the stuff, no problems there. You get there. What are you doing?
Okay. Talking to Tim
12th
Beck.
December. Okay. What do you tell him?
Well, I greet him. Traditional greeting, you know.
All right.
Oh, brother.
Good pencils.
And I ask him if he's made any progress.
What a reference.
He says, I told him, but no one here knows what a boat does. So that's going to be up to you.
Did any of them seem interested in leaving?
There were some. who've not taken to this more relaxed lifestyle.
This isn't going to be a warship, but it won't be relaxed either. Fine. Gather up everyone who showed an interest. How many people even showed an interest?
He brings you, we'll say 20. Well,
Okay.
we'll say 30.
Out
Also,
of these-
Vonic, I
Yes.
think you should also promise food, shelter, constant support.
I say, hear ye, fellow tribesmen.
I'll cast prestidigitation to like loudspeaker this shiz.
And we only need up to 15, right?
If you want them to be fully crewed afterwards, then he said 30 to 40.
Isn't it going to be like really crowded though?
Yes. But if
Or
for this like first while they're training, he said half of that, which would have been 15 to 20.
Yeah, so I need 15 to 20 now, and in like X amount of time, the rest of them, right?
Sure.
Okay. Hey, listen. I need 10 to 15 of you who are willing to go on this adventure, get on a boat, train to be a crew. Once the initial 15 are trained, I'll need the rest of you to come and learn from them and run this ship. The pay is great. You will have accommodation. You will have food. You will have shelter. You will be able to travel. You're basically getting paid to travel the world and run a boat. Vovek, for those of you that remember him, which is probably not that many,
One guy's like, "Hey!"
like you right there, my man. Vovek and his wife are going to be co-captaining the ship, and as soon as the trial period's over, he will be the full captain. Does this seem appealing? We will help you get there.
Okay. You got your boys with you, so make a persuasion check with advantage. But it's got to be from you.
Yeah.
Do it, dude.
My cloak will still be Vasquez.
Vasquez.
That's good.
Good thing it wasn't the roll in D&D Beyond.
Can we give him swag?
All right, I got 16.
All right. You convince 16 people out of the 30.
Woo. Woo. That's good for now. The rest of you, once the ball gets rolling, the opportunity is still there. Think of it as an opportunity to get off this mountain, see the world. Just consider it. It'll be great. It's great for you. The world's fantastic. Spread the culture.
All right. So you got your 16 boys and girls. I don't know what and theys, whatever. I don't know what the spread
Including-
is. You got some
Including
people.
our one guy, my one guy. Hey,
Yeah.
guy back there.
Your Bartai. He's
Yeah, Bartai.
Martai.
Yeah.
Bartai, my dude. It's been a long time no see, brother. You know.
he just followed Vonic around. He was really into this like particular handshake. It was weird.
It's been a thing the whole time. Well, in our tribe, maybe not the other tribes. But
It was like the handshake your club made up as kids.
yeah, that's our secret handshake.
All right. So you got 16. You're just taking them all back down.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's the 17th. It's quite snowy up there most of the days. So it's the 17th and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You come back on December the 25th. Many of you know, right in the middle of the Winter Festival, which is basically it's a very similar thing to it's like Christmas without the capitalism.
Nice.
It's because of the now, especially with more magic and stuff being available, lots of the Aegis gives out like conjured food to people who can't afford food. They run a kitchen for the week. it's like gift exchanges are done, but it's not usually bought things. It's usually made, like handmade stuff. But yeah, you come back in the middle of that, you get to Nephalon. So if
Are there
if there's
birthdays
anything
in the
you
middle?
do what?
Were there birthdays? Were there birthdays in there?
There were. No one said anything though, so you don't really know.
I don't know. Is it my birthday? I hope not.
I don't think so.
You forgot about your birthday.
First two are mine.
Yeah, the
He
first
said-
two were yours, and then one was.
I don't
Listen,
think
it's
Martin's the kind of guy that goes around and saying, hey,
Yeah, he's not a
it's my bir-
birthday guy.
It's my birthday.
Hey, everybody, it's my birthday. Let's celebrate.
Celebrate. The other one wasn't me though, right? We haven't hit that yet.
He's not an alcohol guy
No.
either, right?
When
On your birthday, you just drink a
I
tall
don't
glass
think we
of
passed
milk.
your birthday unless I just don't have it.
Mine was the solstice.
I don't remember.
Let's see what.
Winter solstice.
No.
I don't remember my birthday.
It's very important. Then it doesn't matter. If you don't remember it, then why are you asking me?
I just want you to look it
My
up.
birthday. I don't have it written down. But I don't have any birthdays written down. I think Atrix's birthday should be coming up soon.
Let's see. Let's pop this out real quick and check.
Jack.
I have to look it up because I don't think I added it to my calendar.
Well, I'm offended. I just know it was the winter solstice, but I don't think Jace would have done too much other than maybe send a message to.
Oh wait, yeah, Jace, when is? No.
Also, while we were up there, how was the tribe? Was it doing good?
Oh, Jace's birthday is in here. Yeah, it's coming up.
Okay, that's what I thought.
But I don't think I have Testuzmos on here. Okay, I'll have to look into that. Tribe's doing great. I mean, they're still adjusting to
Life together.
being more stationary. Basically going, it's not exactly this, but it's almost like going from nomadic to agricultural.
Yeah.
So they're still adjusting, but they are healthier. They're
It's
not
like a larger hunter-gatherer community.
Yeah, it's not like before. It wasn't always like just wars all the time, but there was always tension.
Yeah.
And while there still are scuffles daily, it's not like that anymore. For better or for worse, it has changed.
Nice. That's what I like to hear. Tembeck, my man. Not understanding what boats are, but he can run a village.
Yeah, dude.
Never seen a boat before. What are you talking about? All right. So you guys are. It's December.
Culture shock the hell out of these people.
I'm the most worldly Goliath on Earth, or in this whole realm.
Well,
Okay.
that's not entirely true. You've met a guy who does enchanting for a living.
Oh yeah, that's right. Wait, he must have been from a different
He was.
Goliath area. Yeah.
Yep.
As we're walking back on this journey, I'm just going to talk about all the stuff that they can do. It's like, okay, when we first get back, we're going to hit the first ramen shop that we see. You got to believe this stuff. It's amazing. You take these two
Amazing.
sticks to eat it too. It's like, oh god.
Okay. So you head back to Takria the next day, which is the 26th. And from there, you can go wherever you want.
I mean, we're trying to get back to Brable though.
Or just
When
get
you
everybody-
hit Takria, you can just go to Brable.
Yeah.
Hey, Mouse, can you bring us? At 60?
walking. I can just picture me walking to the Aegis with all these.
Yeah, you
people
walk into
and-
the Aegis with your regular crew, which is already kind of big, and then 16 Goliaths who have never seen a city before. They're all just like looking everywhere. And you're
Giving them
like,
the grand
don't mind
tour."
us.
I tell him, listen, guys, on this part, you can look around, but I really need you to head down, walk ahead, don't make a ruckus.
Just walking
Yeah,
through
don't
the
talk to
tower.
anybody here.
They're all like shirtless, scarred, big weapons on their backs, just walking through the ages.
We'll stop and get him some pirate clothes too when we get back to Brable.
Luckily, I think we discussed that the portal pad's like pretty close to the exit of the entrance.
Yeah,
to the
it's pretty
ages,
close.
so it's not far, so we'll have to march him through the whole school.
Gosh, that's so funny.
The posse, dude. No one's messing with us. Look at us. We're the manliest men in all of Brable and Takria.
We're culture shocking the hell out of these people.
It's gonna be incredible. The ship will already be out on a mission by this time, so well, I'll help them get adjusted to town life while we wait for the ship to get back.
Okay. Are
anybody
you putting them up somewhere?
Yeah, that's the thing. Where we're gonna stay.
Refugees.
Where's the ship? Do we know how far out the ship is?
I mean, you can send a message, but you have no idea.
Fudge. All right, here we go.
Yeah, send them a message. Ask how long until they get back.
I'll send a message to Vovak because he's actually on it.
Okay.
Vovak, what's up? It's Jace. Just
It's
consider this a
Jace.
20-word spell.
And every
This is
time you waste the first 5 words, like, hey man, what's up? It's me, Jace.
How long until you're back? We've got the homies, including your friend Bartai. We'll hang out in Brable.
One more.
Until you get back, one word, all together,
Soon.
no spaces. Soon. Yeah.
A while. There you go. Boom.
Okay. You get back. Oh, hey, Jace. I'm not sure how many days till we get back. Hold on, I'll go ask. You don't hear anything. You get nothing else.
Dang it. Okay, I send messaging. Sending again.
Maybe wait and let him find out.
Sure, I'll give him like 5 minutes. I'll give him an hour.
Yeah, we want to make sure.
Just dang it, the spell sucks. Give an hour, and then I'll say, "Hey, me again. You're gonna have to repeat that. It only works if you respond after I talk. Capiche?"
Okay, I forgot it's one word. You got 6 if you want to use them.
Magic is weird, huh?
2 words. Okay. How much do I want to screw with you? He says, "Oh,
We're not
okay."
even, like, log. Oh, okay.
He says, "Trip says we'll be back tomorrow. So I guess I'll see you then."
Perfect.
Perfect. Oh, that's so convenient.
I was really
Wonderful.
thinking about just like having him be like, "Magic," and go on for 25 words talking about how magic is weird.
Magic is weird, huh? Oh, man.
So yeah, he said, "Trip says we'll be back tomorrow."
Gosh. Cool. And I relay that to the fam. Looks like they'll be back
Right.
together. In the
Can I get a
meantime,
promotion?
Where are you
Yeah,
putting
you're,
your 16 boys here? Boys and girls.
at your annual review, they're hunter-gatherers. Mouse, do you think that they could, like, camp outside of the tower?
It's a forest. They're used to icy areas. I asked them.
I say, listen, boys, huddle round. Would you rather camp outside a tower or stay in an inn in the city?
Like, I think outside would be better.
I'm suggesting the tower, yes, because
Every
there's
building
no
that
way.
they saw, they were like, "That's a small building." That ceiling is not very high.
Well,
Plus, I was like, that's a good
Bed's too
choice.
short
None of
for
these
them.
taverns would have had enough space for all of you anyways, and I'm trying to keep the crew together here.
Okay, so the next morning, I mean, because you can't go in and out of the tower without mouse, so the next morning, like, they're all just standing around the tower looking for a door.
And I come out, and I'm like, all right, boys,
It's true.
this is going to be exciting. It's gonna be tense. It's gonna be the best time of your life.
Why do you sound like
Okay.
a salesman?
Let's see this. Let's see this boat. Is it the same size as the one we came over on?
It's bigger, isn't it?
It's different. It's probably close to this. It's probably close to the same size, just different configuration.
A little taller, not as long, right?
Probably. Yeah.
It's about the same size, taller, not as long.
Okay. All right. You guys head down to the docks, and is there anything you want to know about what's happening there? Or do you want to call it here for tonight? They get back. Your ship gets back. It's crewed up with the half crew.
Yeah.
You get information that they have done basically 2 small shipping jobs that Juan could find for them, but Captain Tripp, which is the Captain Tripp, says that Juan's finding them more work, and he's like, we'll start breaking these people in.
And I said, I gather the group one more time, and I get Vovek out here.
Okay.
And I pat Vovek on the back, and this is the co-captain. That's the new captain over there. You're going to listen to what they say. You're going to listen to what the crew says. You're going to learn what to do. You're going to learn everything about this ship. Understand?
Sure.
And
where's the food?
Fucking fantastic.
You're going to get paid, and you're going to eat well.
When's the ship leave?
Tripp says, Juan says he thinks he's got something for us in a couple days. But we're going to just go do some runs out on the sea to sort of get their sea legs.
Perfect. There's food. There's food on the ship. You'll eat at regular intervals. Everything's going to be solid. I'll tell you what, before we take them to the ship, I'll stop and get them all a really nice breakfast.
All right. Breakfast for 16. Really nice breakfast or just breakfast?
Not really nice, but like not peasant. You know what I'm saying?
These are hill people.
Yeah, like what is nice? Like Waffle House breakfast.
He's like,
you know
we're going to the Golden Corral.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going to the Golden Corral.
Chocolate.
This is where the kings eat.
for a simple breakfast, it's a silver per person. So.
Easy money.
Oh my
Take him to
gosh.
Cracker Barrel. At least they'll have a store to look in while you wait.
Let's go to Lord Denny's.
Yeah. Want that Waffle House value, dude.
Oh my gosh.
All right. So that's where we'll call it for this week. You guys you fed them breakfast. Take the 16 silver out. You do also need 3 silver per person to take out for the liner from Nethalon to Takria.
Okay, yep.
So
yeah,
whoever's
gotcha.
paying for that, because they ain't got
I'll
no
pay
money.
for it.
Oh.
So that's 4.8 gold plus yourself, so 5.1 gold.
5.1, okay.
The rest of you need to take out 3 silver. And that's where
And I'll
we're
give
going to
them-
leave it. You put them on the ship, and they're like, I figure that most of them are probably going to be sleeping on the deck for the first couple days, because the underneath is a bit small for them to really get into.
I'm clothes, too.
Okay, so if you're buying them clothes too, I'd say how fancy are clothes?
Not fancy, like deckhand clothes. You know, white shirt, brown pants,
Okay,
boots.
5 copper per person then, we'll say.
Oh, wow. Easy peasy. And I'll give them each a gold, so 16 gold.
Well, actually, with boots, I would say a silver a person, so double that.
A silver a person? Okay. Incredible. They got money, they got clothes,
Alright.
they got boots, they're looking solid, they're on the boat. The ball is rolling, my guys.
All right, your business is ready to booming. It's ready to be booming. All right. Well, that was an interesting session. Thank you guys for playing. Thanks everyone for watching. We'll be back.
Yeah.
We'll be back next week with a mini campaign, and then in 2 weeks we'll be back with the main campaign. We'll see you then. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.